I suppose there have just been that many times now that I've had to say no, that she knows we're poor now. And she actually says things sometimes about, you know, what kind of clothes we have and you know, whether we can get new ones because she doesn't want to look poor at school. You know, I don't know how much of that is actually competition between kids, but she's only 10. I don't think it's sort of there yet, but what really gets to me is just those little everyday things where she says, you know, can I have pocket money this week so I can buy this, or could we get ice cream, you know? And it's like just being able to give someone dessert, or have a 10-year-old know that there's actually needs to be some sort of fundamental choice because we can't afford it. Just money. School's not free, as much as we would like to think it is in Australia. It costs a lot to send kids to school. So it's just been a real struggle meeting those commitments that she has she only does one out of school activity, but I've found I also wrecked my car in February and I couldn't replace it. I just didn't have the capacity to do that, so we're still without a car, which made winter in Melbourne very interesting, getting to and from school. Sometimes I run out of washing powder, you know, it's that basic, and it's just really frustrating because if you find the money to pay for those other extra things, you don't have enough left later. You know, once she was 2, put her in childcare, went to uni full time because I thought, right, well, it's time to get that haircut and real job, as they say, and did all of it. You know, you just feel so punished after having done. No one could fault from the cliche of me having done the right thing to try and make the best of the circumstances that I found myself in. You know, I certainly didn't think to myself, well, you know, everyone owes me a favour and my art is brilliant, so, which it is. But of course. But, you know, the reality was that there was going to be a child involved who, you know, while I can make choices to live really poor myself, I couldn't afford to do that with the child and look after them properly. So, you know, I did it, and for my daughter I did it, and I was quite ready to look at going into some sort of full-time work when she was even older, but she's too young now. She was only 8. She was, you know, at that magic cut-off age right when they put through the legislation of 8 years old. And actually, you know, this whole motivation of the intent is to make people go to work. Well, honestly, the amount of times this year I've wanted to throw my hands in the air and just say, I've had it, I'm going to quit my job. I can't handle this anymore. If I'm going to be poor anyway, I might as well be just really poor, and at least I would have time for her.